Hello once again, audience. It's your boy, Cactar. Just Cactar now. And today I've been, well, I'm thinking I call it quits. That's right. I'm ending the channel. Yeah, it's dead now. It's, gone. Kaput. Never uploading again. That's an obvious lie. If you really thought I was gonna quit after not that many videos, at least 25, then hell no. We're at least gonna get up to that 77 video mark by the end of the year. In the meantime, there's gonna be some changes. Changes starting off with, this is no longer True Blader Cactar. This is gonna be just Cactar. So let's change that live. Alright, so we got the @ changed. Just Cactar fits in there. Our name, Just Cactar. Our picture, that'll come later. We will be updating that, but, you know, this image, it feels a bit old. It still says True Blader Cactar, still says all of that on there, so let's give that a switch. Alright, leaked where I keep all the files for this, and just click that one right here, and we are in Biznasty. So I think it's officially time we say goodbye to the True Blader Cactar branding, and hello to the brand new branding. The Just Cactar branding. As you can see, now we have shit like 9-Ball from Armored Core, because I've been playing a lot of that. And you know what? I might do some videos on that. We've decreased the size of the Phoenix Wing on there, you know, not really representing anything. I guess representing me pulling a little back on the exclusivity towards the Beyblade content. And we have the Wing Zero custom Endless Waltz version. Or, I believe that's just the Wing Zero custom on there. It's one of them, okay? That's the point. Why am I making this change? Well, if you've been looking at my Shorts tab recently, I have been posting a lot about the Gundam TCG. Yes, because I like Gundam. I like Gundam a lot. And I figured it'd be fun to sort of post about Gundam. So I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start posting about model kits, the TCG, and maybe about some of the games, because there are some really good Gundam games out there that exist. Including Universal Century Climax, or Climax UC, which is an unreleased Gundam game on the PS2, well, unreleased in the States. So yeah, no, we're gonna be doing a little bit of that. I might play a little bit of Armored Core on here. Who knows? I'm definitely, what I do know is I'm gonna be doing a lot more content on a lot of other things that I really enjoy. So it's not just gonna be about Beyblades anymore. It's gonna be about whatever the hell I like. So, Gundam Card Games. You're gonna be getting a lot of shorts, me just opening up packs. Apparently those do really well in Japan. We have the new tagline, serving you the best content since never. But I guess we can change that to serving you the best content since 2025, because that's when this channel was created, all the way back in January. Damn, it's almost been a full fucking year since this baby dropped. In other news here in the apartment is I'm gonna be moving the fuck out soon. Yeah, so no more having to deal with glorious apartment audio. And by that I mean people upstairs banging. Not a thing that you necessarily had to deal with in these videos, but something I personally had to deal with a lot, exclusively doing Beyblade content. As much as I love Beyblade, and as much as I really enjoy Beyblade, me personally, there's a lot of things I also really like. And as you can see through the shorts, that, yeah, no, I play a lot of games and I like a lot of, as you've seen, there are a lot of different things that I do enjoy. Armored Core, Gundam, fucking got 3 billion hours in Terraria. So, honestly, in the description of this video, if you're just here for Beyblade content, and only here for Beyblade content, you're gonna be getting a little bit less of that, but I will point you in the direction of some good boyos who specifically will be posting only Beyblade content. If I'm going to name a few off the tip of my dome, if I'm going to name a few off the top of my head, I'm gonna have to go with, you know, just freestyling. We got Illinook, one of the best, you know, if we're talking people that I've personally met, Anti-Wizard Wizard Club, real chill guy. The other person I'd recommend for some Beyblade content is Left Burst. You know, those guys, they're pretty chill. They sort of do like variety Beyblade content. You know, I wouldn't say they're the best out there, because they're more doing challenges and shit. You know, $1 Bay launcher versus the $100 Bay launcher, playing with like fake Beyblades and shit. Just play Hasbro era Burst, I'm gonna be real. And they got they mainly got their fame during the Burst era. But they're not bad. They're not bad. They're not my favorite, but they're not bad by any means. Next we got, alright, next up here is Supercharged. Another person that sort of makes variety content. I've only watched like a small handful of their videos. Not on this account, I have an alt account. Mainly it was their things that make 20 things that makes every Beyblade fan mad videos. The part 1 and 2. Watch those. Those were kind of funny. So you know what? There's that. You know, obviously there's Beyblade Geeks. They're like the guys you probably want to watch, because they've been in the Dawn since Metal Fight. And I remember they did some Baywheel shit way back, because I mean it existed. Of course, I would be remiss to not bring up Zenki. Say what you want about the guy, and his attitude, but I don't know, man. His content, you know, just watching it is pretty good. You know, getting an update on the news and all that. It's not bad. Not bad. So yeah. Oh. That would be, I could probably learn a thing or two from his thumbnail style. I'm gonna be real with you. And one last guy that I would be 100% like remiss to even forget about bringing up is homeboy Eddie Blade. He does mainly Metal Fight content, but his most interesting stuff is when he is doing a video where he is evolving a pre-existing Metal Fight Bay. Those are real interesting to me, and I'll be real, he is inspiring me to get back into Metal Fight. So there is that. He's done a little bit of X content, but his main focus is Metal Fight and doing these really interesting breakdowns of different things, different topics and bays in Beyblades. So yeah, no, for me personally, recommend this guy heavy. I think he is one of the best, strictly because of some of the different interesting stuff that he does with the Evolution series. So I'd say go give this guy a look-see. But at the end of the day, You're just here for me. Just Cactar. No longer a true blader, but still someone who loves the game of Beyblade and nonetheless. And someone who will dedicate themselves to putting out the best content since 2025. So, it's your boy Cactar, and I'll be seeing ya later.